Hi, it's me, your friendly neighborhood alien stranded here on the third rock from the sun, coming at you. I didn't think of a radio call sign for this gag yet. So, hi, it's me. Hi, Kyra Star. And Saget? Cigarette? I should not be looking at my captions. I should not. Wow. Okay. I'm keeping the captions no matter what, just because of the humor they provide me. Okay, I'm playing Dragon Age Inquisition. I mean, honestly, that's what I'm doing. I'm just playing some Dragon Age Inquisition today. Still got to get the parts to upgrade my computer so I can, actually play Veilguard. Okay. Flames, Thinkers, and Charger. Okay, I'm gonna get myself a horse.
To work?
Who wants inspirational?
Let's see what we have.
To work?
Any new horses? Is that all the horses? Is that all the horses I can get? I want more horses. Okay, well. I'm not going to do that one. Part of Ben Hasworth's report noting the current fight for secession in Leeds, which has been without a direct ruler since Duke Ramosh died early in the Orleans Civil War. The duchy will go to one of the 3 remaining members of the dead Duke's family, all of whom have possible claims to the position due to the complex nature of Orleans politics. His cousin, Carolina, already a duchess by marriage, his daughter, Monet, whose claim is muddied by her youthful naivete and the fact that her father pushed her into a life of service to the Chantry after his wife's death, likely to protect her from the dangers of the game, and his brother Jean Gaspard, an ambitious and cunning man who has been searching for power. Carolina is capable and not overly invested in overseeing Leeds personally. Monet would be most easily manipulated, but less likely to be useful. Jean Gaspard would be difficult to manipulate and could present a threat if he succeeds his brother. Any other 3 candidates could become valuable allies to the Inquisition, but the other 2 must be removed from play first. I'm gonna go with Cullen on this one.
Right.
Okay. Investigating the strange truck markings. I'm gonna go with Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
Okay. Now I should make some more money.
At your service.
Okay. So today's plan is I'm going to talk to people. After I get my horse. I need my horsey. Whee! Whee! Whoop! A little too high. A little too high. Whee! I want to get my horsey. 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 I know exactly which one I'm looking for. Well, I don't know the name of the one I'm looking for.
Travel safely.
That's an armored horse. If I was playing a canary, maybe. That does look like something, they would ride. Let's see what these other ones are. There we go. That's my horse. Isn't it neat? I love it. Okay, let's talk to everybody here. Let's get the first conversations out of the way. I'm going to start with Cullen.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Lock with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back.
I think he's talking to me.
Recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a
This is what happens when I try to
Commander.
be sword and shield kind of guy. There's a shield in my
A
hand.
number of recruits, locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
Oh, you know me.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
So, you trust these yahoos?
You left the Templars for this. You believe the Inquisition can work?
I do. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
I'm not going to be flirting with him.
You've given this a lot of thought.
I know what happens when order is lost, and action comes too late. There's still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Raiden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
Definitely not taking sigils. She's fierce. That's her catchphrase right there. That is her catchphrase. Disgusted noise.
I think you need practice dummies made of sturdier stuff.
That would be nice.
Like maybe iron.
Did I do the right thing? What what I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool, and they may be right.
Well, what do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot.
Yes, and?
But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
Whoops. Sorry, I'm putting something in chat. Okay. So, what happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now we find allies to help us close the breach, if that is even possible. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I have done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
Yeah, it's too late to turn back now.
Isn't it a bit late to worry about it now?
We have only just begun. My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail.
I have seen more cats chasing their tails
But I
than dogs
misjudged
chasing
you
their
in the
tails.
beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
It's not like you didn't have a reason.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
This is where I'm differing. Normally I would go with that, but I'm siding with Hashem this time.
I believe he exists.
You do? I'm surprised, but I suppose it's comforting.
I have no Vaseline.
Surely the Maker put us both on this path.
I mean, I have Vaseline.
Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
I'm gonna talk to... I've already talked to you.
Travel safely.
Please send Fisser our thanks for the refreshment. That'll do.
Then I'll be making... some weapons and stuff when I'm done. Blackwall, you're here?
Maker, look at it. So much easier to ignore when it's far away. And to actually walk out of it. To be that close.
Hey, you could get closer.
It's right there. We could take a trip if you're that curious.
I'm gonna have to decline. At least until I learn more about it.
Oh, come on. It'll be fun.
I thought you'd be...
Human.
Prettier?
Yes.
Do you object to my kind?
Of course not. Didn't mean to offend. It's what you do and how you do it that's important. Just one question then. How do you think you fit in with all this?
It's been a whirlwind. It's hard to say where I fit.
I guess we'll have to figure that out. For me, I'll be satisfied so long as we find the bastards that killed the Divine. They owe us some answers.
He does have some nice facial hair. I could never do that. Seems like an effort. Can't wait to ride my horse. Big guy.
They've got good form. Cullen's putting his Templar training to good use.
Did Cullen tell you he was a Templar? He's not wearing the armor.
He didn't have to. Might not be a Templar shield, but it's a Templar holding it. He angles the shield just a bit down. Helps direct fire or acid away, so it doesn't spray right into your face. Kanoi learned the same thing when we trained to fight Tevinter mages. Your Templar's doing good work.
Oh, you could always help.
You sound like you want to head down there and give the troops some pointers.
Nah, I'm no good at command unless I know who my guys are sleeping with and what they like to drink. Inquisition's already too large for that. The Chargers are big enough for me. Biggest problem for the Inquisition right now isn't on the front line. It's at the top. You've got no leader, no Inquisitor.
Well, pretty much Cassandra's the leader right now. Okay, this camera, my camera cut out again. I'm just gonna fix this here. Give me a second. And I guess I'm not gonna be using that one anymore. Okay. No, I want to... Game. Cassandra's pretty much leader.
Cassandra's been the driving force of this Inquisition. She's the leader in all but name.
Cassandra's a seeker. From what I gather, that's a bit like a Ben Hasrath. She's a good hunter and a great fighter, but she doesn't see the big picture. Too busy searching for answers. My people don't pick leaders from the strongest, or the smartest, or even the most talented. We pick the ones willing to make the hard decisions and live with the consequences. Who knows? Maybe you seal the breach. The Chantry gets off its ass and all those soldiers go home and get fat.
Doubt it.
You think?
It could happen. It won't, but it could.
Krem?
Can I help you with anything?
So tell me about the Chargers.
Can we talk about the Bull's Chargers?
Best company you'll find from here to the Anderfells. In my time with the Chief, we've gone up against everything from bandits to magic trees. We're expensive, but you'll never doubt we're worth it. Want to know anything in particular?
Well, first off, your abilities.
Do the Chargers specialize in anything from a tactical standpoint?
Bull doesn't want us large enough to work as an army. We're better as shock troops to skirmishers. We've got archers for hitting enemy infantry, Dalish with more archery, and Skinner and her people on the flanks. Rocky handles fortifications and traps, and Stitches keeps us all fighting. They mostly hold back. I'll lead the frontline fighters with Grim, and the Chief goes wherever he can hit something.
And what about, working within this Inquisition group thing?
Are there rules for how mercenaries operate?
If you don't want some noble to treat you like bandits, yes. There's also a code of conduct most companies hold to. Keeps things civilized on the battlefield. We accept surrenders for ransom from mercenaries, nobles, and soldiers wearing a lord's colors. Our prisoners are treated well, injuries tended. We'd want the same for any of ours who got captured.
You said something about everything from bandits to magic trees. I'll admit to some curiosity.
Yeah, what's a bandit like?
Sylvans. That's what Dalish called them. Apparently spirits can possess trees, too. Some noble in the Dales, and they really don't like it when you call them Dalish nobles, had a haunted forest. His family had abandoned the land, but he wanted it back. The Chief bought us all axes, and in we went. Between the axes and the torches, the Sylvans weren't too bad. Worst part was the squirrels.
Well, you're destroying their homes. And their friends.
We'll talk later.
Actually, there's one more.
See reason. We cannot stay here.
Why not?
Because we're Templars.
What does that even mean anymore? That we declare our independence? You're the one they're calling the Herald.
Is that gonna be a problem, ma'am?
You don't sound happy about that.
I'm not. I did not join the Order to adjust my faith so easily. But I appreciate what the Inquisition is trying to do, and your role in it. Though you may find not many Templars do. We're a distrustful lot by nature.
Yes, Templars are a cowardly and superstitious lot. That's why their biggest enemy is Batman. So, Wahahapa up there.
Do you have any idea what caused the explosion?
No, I'm just a recruit. Belief and faith doesn't get you closer to the important meetings. Though that distance saved my life.
So tell me about you guys.
I'd like your take on the Templar Order.
It's a shadow of what it was. Where once we both protected all people from the dangers of magic, we now posture and grab at power. One day, I hope the circles are again sanctuaries where mages can practice their craft.
So she's a good Templar.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. It's a chance to uphold the Chantry's laws and help the mages through a troubled time.
So an idealist, huh?
Not every Templar feels that way.
I know. Power can corrupt. It's a delicate balance. One person trying to do something can make a difference. You should keep that in mind, Harold.
So you staying here?
You're not going to rejoin the Order?
When the temple went up, your forces rescued those few of us still alive. My life is a debt I intend to repay, however I can.
I will talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
I want to ride my horse.
So, walk safely, Herald of Andraste.
All four.
Though the darkness comes upon me, I shall embrace the light. I shall weather the storm.
Plenty of people to talk to.
Good luck sealing those rifts.
I'm gonna get through all these little cutscenes. It's not that shocking.
Maker, watch over you.
Watch over you too, as well. Okay, I'll take the ram leather. I'm tired. Why do I always get so tired on Mondays? It's like 2:30 and I'm just exhausted. Varric.
So,
that Cassandra's out of earshot, are you holding up all right? I mean, you go from being the most wanted criminal in Thedas to joining the armies of the faithful. Most people would have spread that out over more than one day.
Barely keep up,
I
man.
have no idea what's happening anymore.
That makes two of us. For days now, we've been staring at the breach, watching demons and Maker knows what fall out of it. Bad for morale would be an understatement. I still can't believe anyone was in there and lived.
Ugh, backing up here. Huh? So, what'd you say, man?
If it was that bad, why did you stay? Cassandra said you were free to go.
I like to think I'm as selfish and irresponsible as the next guy, but this... Thousands of people died on that mountain. I was almost one of them. And now there's a hole in the sky. Even I can't walk away and just leave that to sort itself out.
Whoops. Whoops,
The
wrong
breach
button.
needs to be sealed. The sooner the better.
If it can be sealed...
Oh, it can be sealed.
You might want to consider running at the first opportunity.
Get me up there with a
I've
needle,
enough
some
tragedy to
thread, and a
recognize where
big
this
old
is going.
zipper. I'll fix the
Heroes are
sky.
everywhere. I've seen that. But the hole in the sky, that's beyond heroes. We're going to need a miracle.
Oh, ye of little faith, Varric. Ye of little faith. I can provide a miracle.
Fix the door just like you asked, Flitter. Master Harry said I should go back right away.
So, this is it, huh?
Yep.
Oh no, it's fine, yeah? It's just, I thought it'd be bigger. That would have been hilarious if you were a man, right? Wasted. Anyway, stopping wars should earn more sovereigns than this. Need things back to normal for coins to be flowing again. Another reason the Templars and mages need to be sat down.
I'm curious, which side are you on?
The Templars and the mages. Most people pick a side.
Most people are stupid.
Yeah,
But
that's
why
true.
do you stand on the wall?
In the frigging middle with everyone else. You know what I hear about mages? Nothing, until one goes all demony. Know what I hear about Templars? Nothing, until they take maybe mages. They're too busy to look up where the real questions are.
Right. They should know it's a simple job. End all war. Stitch the sky. The easy one first, of course.
You're daft, yeah? Most people get special, they lose their snark. Can't see how stupid it all is. I think I'll like you, Lady Herald. Maybe you are a little touched, yeah?
This is who I'm gonna flirt this time.
I think I'll enjoy having you around, Sarah. I hope you'll feel the same.
Kinda. Suppose. Maybe. See you, Herald. Herald. Have to do something about that.
You're right. I'm sorry. When you spend your days teaching the Chant of Light, it's too easy to get caught up in the organization of it. It's easy to forget the reality. Andraste leading her army, fighting for justice.
But why? That's the part that really matters. And if the Herald walked out of the Fade with Andraste's blessing upon her, that has to be a good thing, doesn't it?
Yes. A wonderful thing.
They were talking about me. I've got to eavesdrop.
The chosen of Andraste, the blessed hero sent to save us all.
Am I riding in on a shining steed?
No, more like a slightly transparent
But
steed.
sadly, they're extinct. Joke as you will, posturing is necessary. I've journeyed deep into the Fade in ancient ruins and battlefields to see the dreams of lost civilizations. I've watched as hosts of spirits clash to reenact the bloody past in ancient wars both famous and forgotten. Every great war has its heroes. I'm just curious what kind you'll be.
So, study ancient ruins? What?
What do you mean, ruins and battlefields?
Any building strong enough to withstand the rigors of time has a history. Every battlefield is steeped in death. Both attract spirits. They press against the veil, weakening the barrier between our worlds. When I dream in such places, I go deep into the Fade. I can find memories no other living being has ever seen.
You fall asleep in the middle of ancient ruins.
Looks like my
Isn't
mouth
that
shut.
dangerous?
I do set wards. And if you leave food out for the giant spiders, they are usually content to live and let live.
Okay, Ianto. Ianto.
I've never heard of anyone going so far into the Fade. Hey, that's extraordinary.
Extraordinary.
Thank you. It's not a common field of study for obvious reasons. Not so flashy as throwing fire or lightning. The thrill of finding remnants of a 1,000-year-old dream? I would not trade it for anything. I will stay there. At least until the breach has been closed.
Was that in doubt?
I am an apostate surrounded by Chantry forces in the middle of a mage rebellion. Cassandra has been accommodating, but you understand my caution.
Oh, don't worry. Cassandra will protect you. I think she loves you.
Cassandra trusts you. She won't let anyone put you into a circle.
The way she's been staring at that booty.
I appreciate the thought. But now let us hope either the mages or the Templars have the power to seal the breach.
I mean, there's gotta be a reason why you wear those tight pants. It's so you can get Cassandra's attention, isn't it? Just gotta remember, I gotta make sure everybody's talked out before I go to Haven. Or before I leave Haven.
Here, sir. With Cedric's compliments, sir.
What's the catch this time?
No catch, sir. Said he wanted to help the Inquisition.
Uh-huh.
Plus, I think the herbs were going to go off and nobody wanted to buy them. I think Cedric wanted people to like him.
Well, good enough. Look who's back from the dead. Again.
Multiple times.
I don't recall meeting you before.
I'd be surprised if you did. You weren't particularly coherent. Someone had to patch you up after you staggered out of making those wear, though. So, you're welcome.
Well, thanks.
I didn't realize. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, you can pay me back by fixing the wound.
Oh, that only that. Only that.
Our little band here is stocked with potions and elixirs. Not that Seeker Pentagast seems to care whether we've got the supplies to actually do that.
You're a bit cranky.
For a healer, you don't seem particularly nurturing.
I'm not a healer. I'm an alchemist who's forced to play Mother Hen. You want something to burst into flame on contact with the air? Done. Gladly. Patching up wounded soldiers is a waste of my time and talents. But there are a few around who can help me.
So how things?
How are your people holding up?
No one's declared me a heretic recently, so I won't complain.
I don't need any help.
Is there anything I can do to help out?
We're fine as far as raw labor goes. You've more important things to do than tend to me.
Are you sure about that?
I've been able to find Master Tajan's notes. Old bastard was working on something special. He died at the Conclave, and his notes weren't here. Been too busy dealing with the wounded to look for them.
Oh, you mean these notes?
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here.
Oh.
See it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Okay.
Farewell.
Need all the elf fruit I can get.
I did not see good Templars and evil mages in that circle, sister. I saw prisoners and jailers. The prisoners learned fear, and the jailers cruelty.
But the Templars serve the Chantry.
Until we asked them to be less harsh in their treatment of the mages, at which point they rebelled. I am not certain the Chantry should ever have been backed by blades.
Sigrid,
If you're here to clean, Hess can get you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thren, Inquisition Quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Tenloge Wentier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, there wasn't much use for people who
Well, considering what happened.
offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
With that attitude, I can't imagine how you made enemies in Denerim.
People just don't want to hear the truth. I was at Ostagar, and I know what really happened.
So was I, and I know what really happened.
His position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Tenlogain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
So, tell me about these requisitions.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army.
Are you sure?
We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
Farewell.
Make her go with you. That'll help.
Oh, I gotta talk to Liliana too.
Walk in peace.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
Oh, you know what I should do?
Righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written. Is that what you want from us? Blood. To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing?
Yes.
You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Honestly?
Don't ask me. I'm as baffled as you are.
You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The Chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us.
He
demands
did.
repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
You know, you could blame whoever killed her.
Maybe you should be angry at the people who murdered her.
I mean, that would be
If the
sensible.
Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
So, why you tell me this?
I'm not really the best person to talk to. Doesn't the Chantry have people for this?
So I should let a priest comfort me? No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come.
Okay.
To work then. We will speak later.
Okay. I want to look something up here. Give me a second. So, one of the mechanics in this game is a secret mechanic. Is an
True. Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
You knew him well?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to her again. Actually, I'm gonna wait a second. So, there's a secret mechanic. It's a hidden mechanic. It's an election. For something that comes up later in the game, and there's a point system. And if I can manipulate this just right, I can choose the winner of the election in the game. Not in real world, but in this video game. So, okay. I am going to keep a track on points. Because it's a point-based system and there's 3 candidates. And I would like... Okay. Just want to make sure I can get the right person in the job.
There were so many questions surrounding Faria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Faria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
This isn't my business. I'm just eavesdropping.
It will be done.
I'm sorry you had to see that. Trust me. Everything I do is to protect our interests. Now if you're happy, I have more work to do.
I just wanted to see how the sausage was made. Oh.
Looking, is there? Those shoulders, those horns. You're mad. Maybe, but I'm not dead.
Well, somebody's got a crush.
Come to me, child, and I shall embrace you.
Did I click on this yet?
I met an elven mage earlier. Solus, I believe he was called.
Yes.
I admit I was surprised. I didn't expect to find mages among the Inquisition. Tell me, why were you at the Divine Conclave?
Because my keeper made me. I'm gonna say this.
The war benefits no one. It must end. An order must be restored.
If only the rebels saw things so clearly.
Both
Justinia's
sides.
death has shattered the balance of power in Thaddeus. If it is not restored quickly, countless lives will be lost. Mages, Templars, innocent...
People of all kinds now look to the Inquisition to decide their fate.
Okay, I might have to switch over to a different computer soon. And I'm sure that's why you're right here, just outside the meeting area.
That's why you wanted to be here, to have a hand in deciding that fate.
Wouldn't you? For almost 1,000 years, the world believed it was in the hands of the Maker. And now many believe you are the agent of his will. Whatever the truth is, that belief gives you power.
Nobody should claim to know the will of the Maker. Not me, and not the Chantry.
Perhaps nobody should. But if no one leads the way, many will be left behind in darkness. I've stolen enough of your time, my dear. Don't let me keep you.
Definitely noticing it with the cutscenes. I'll get back to the Hinterlands soon. Got some more table operations to check. I can get plenty of elf fruit around here, so I'm not too worried about elf fruit.
Mistress Lavelle, do you have a moment?
Sure, why not?
That will help.
10 more!
Did you need something, Ambassador?
Yes. Well, not precisely, but I should like to know if anyone here has treated you unkindly, Herald, for being an elf.
Well, there was that quartermaster. You might want to fire her. I mean, she supported Logain after all. And, Logain betrayed everything that he stood for, and let son of his best friend, his nephew, die horribly at the hands of Darkspawn, and then really wouldn't refuse any help from the Grey Wardens in fighting the Blight. So too, you can watch the whole Origins playthrough thing. It's somewhere in here.
I can deal with a few whispers and sideways looks.
I shall speak with the staff regarding such conduct. If we're to convince the world that Andraste's herald is an elf, the Inquisition must give you its utmost support. Stories of wild Dalish elves have grown even more outrageous as people learn of you.
Oh, give me an example. This one.
How have the rumors gotten worse?
I would prefer not to repeat them.
So you've said them before.
Something.
Stealing children, selling peasants to slavers, burning down villages, using infants for blood magic. Those are the stories about your fellow Dalish. I won't repeat what they've said about you.
Why not claim the Dalish can steal your breath or turn into dragons while they're at it? Now that I've said that out loud, someone probably has.
Very likely. I will see what the Inquisition can do to contain the slander. It may help if I know more about how you and your clan lived.
Getting up before dawn to fish, constantly mending wagons and spending days on the hunt. I still can't believe city dwellers have food delivered straight to their doorsteps.
Really? I never considered it extraordinary.
I still can't believe that.
Haven is so far away from home. You must miss the people of your clan.
I think it's time I made a name for myself.
If I'd stayed, I'd be traveling with the clan for the rest of my days. I wanted my own life.
I've learned one thing. It's that our lives are never entirely our own. Whether you're with them or not, being the clan of the Herald of Andraste will mark them in history.
I'm not the first famous elf here. The
There
Shartan.
have been other elves close to Andraste. Shartan led an army of them in her name.
This is true. I'd forgotten. The Chantry is not fond of Shartan.
And he won't be fond of me either.
Perhaps we should draw parallels. Hints that Andraste's favor has returned to an elf in our time of need. Thank you, Herald. There are some letters I should write.
Normally I do that stuff at the beginning. This time we waited, and it's actually useful. I will take some money. Okay, you two are busy.
You were saying something about... Cullen?
Yes. Haven has limited space for our soldiers to train. Perhaps we could set up something over here.
Let us begin.
I'll take some more money. Money, 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 money. Everybody's got a price. Okay. Now take care of some armor. Sell some stuff when I have enough money. Get some tier 2 materials. I'm gonna clean my shoulder pads, I think.
Travel safely.
Okay, let's get these weapons and stuff taken care of. Start with armor. You know what? I'm gonna go for this elven cowl. I think that should be good. Okay, she needs a level 9. And she's only level 8, so next level. Okay. You still got the better armor there. Okay. Let's put a soldier helmet on you. Okay. Okay. Ugh, I am really tired. Now, I'm gonna give him the sweetest fingers. He can keep his. We got shield for Blackwall. Man, I'm yawning.
another time, then. Should serve you well.
Okay. I'll keep my stuff for now. Actually, you know what? No. Let's start making some better weapons and stuff here. Okay. I do like this one, but I want the one. I want Prowler armor. Okay, let me write this stuff down, so I know what I need to buy. Okay, I need 17 leather base for leather for defense, for metal for defense, and 4 more leather for defense. Okay. Now, helmet. Oh, okay, I need 10 cloth for armor and 10 cloth for defense. Okay. I like Prowler armor arms. Okay. Which needs 8 leather utility and 4 leather defense. And for my kinky boots, I like Prowler coat legs best. And that is 8 metal for defense and 4 leather for defense. Okay.
Another time then.
And weapons. I need 11 metal for damage, 5 L for utility, 3 L for utility, and 3 leather for utility. And then for grip, I need 5 leather for offense and 2 leather for offense. Okay.
Another time then.
Now let's go and buy stuff. I'm gonna go with tier 2 materials right now. Honestly, I could go to like tier 4 if I wanted to, but I don't have the money. Okay. So what do we need? So let's figure out. I need defense slot. So I like having ranged attack. Okay, I need quillback leather. I don't think I have any of that. I like having melee defense. Okay, I need some Paragon's Luster. For defense. And magic defense. And ever knit wool for defense. Okay. Okay. Look for anything that's tier 2. Okay. So for cloth defenses, I need 10 of those. Okay. Leather. I have 60 August RAM, but I don't need any of that. But that sells for the base. And I need Paragon's Luster. Okay. Okay, so weather defense 4, 8, 12, 16. And for metal defense 4, 12. Now, what should I get for utility? What should I get for utility? And I need, what, leather for utilities? Yeah, no metal, just some leather for utility. Okay. So I want... Actually, I want Vargas scales. I was working on the armor right now. And that will be... How many do I need? 8. 8. So this is for the armor. And then I need 16 quill back. Paragon's Luster. And 10 Everknit wool. Yeah, I'm doing some serious lag right now. Okay, and I was going to make... Oh. I need 10 Everknit. I need 10 cloth for my hat. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. I need 7 for hat armor. Then I will make my weapons. Yeah, I'm in severe lag right now. Okay. I don't know how many I have. I have ring velvet. And lustrous cotton. Okay. Or lustrous. There. Everything else.
The Maker is watching over us.
Are you sure? I'm not the maker, I'm the watcher. Watcher. Okay. Okay. What, I only need 4? Yep, I guess so. I must have written that down wrong. Okay, and 10. Okay, next I need... Need 4 quillbacks. 4 paragons. And 4 quillbacks. Prowler armor arms. 8 yellow utility, that's the Vargas scales. And then for the coat legs was Prowler coat legs. And I need metal for defense. And leather for defense. I know it's actually a little bit worse. Yeah, I don't need the impressive shoulders. I really don't need the impressive shoulders. And I like this better. It's got better range and defenses and stuff. Okay, now for weapons. I want 3 different kinds of leather for the utilities here. I'm going to go back to the weapon crafting for a second. Okay.
You need something? Let me know.
Oh yeah, I will need something. Make some better weapons here. And then back to the Hinterlands. Eventually. Because that's what I promised was the Hinterlands, and now I'm just making weapons and armor. Okay, so what do I want for... Okay. It really doesn't matter on the weapon, on the damage. So, what do we need? Leather utility. Kind of want to go with Vargest. You. Let's go with 8 of those. Do we have any that's cunning and dexterity in that order? Nope. Okay. So let's just make that to... Let's do 10 of those, then 10 Vargest scales. 3 dexterity ones. And let's go 3 quill. Okay. And then metal, and then I need offensives. Let's go 7 Vargest for offensive. So Sunder. And 7 Hala. For that. Okay. So let's go down the list and buy what we need. Quill back leather. Uh, 10 more Vargas scales. 17 more. And 7 hollow leather.
Thank you for your help. We so rarely see wounds from such creatures.
Okay. So, I need... Okay. I'm going to use the Viridium for this. Okay. I want 5 Vargas scales. Then 3 bear and 3 quill on each. Three bear. Three quill. And 5 Argist. Okay. 5 leather offense. I want 5 Argist and then the Hala on this one.
Good. Looks fine.
There we go. Back to the Chantry. And off to the Hinterlands. To cause trouble. Make it double.
The Carter really has no issue selling to both the Mages and the Templars during this war.
Why would the Carta? They're a criminal organization.
All things in this world are finite.
And by criminal organization, I mean they're a business. Money's what matters. I mean, especially the Carta, money is what matters.
has nothing to do with fairness. We simply can't accommodate them if they bring that many servants.
I will speak to the Duchess. She can be reasoned with, after a fashion.
Okay.
To work?
Okay. Now I know what I'm doing. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go talk to the horse master. That's what I'm going to do. Okay. And here's Team Elf. It's not going to be much of a Team Elf, though, because when I can, I got to get a certain mage and a certain canary on the party. Because if I'm not going to romance that mage needs to end up with somebody. Loading game, loading the game, loading the game, loading the game. I'm so chilly. But it's kind of a chill day. Hoping the weather next couple, sometime this week gets nice, because I still got to bring in Halloween stuff. I don't really want to go too much past Wednesday. Probably end up bringing stuff in Wednesday, no matter what the weather is. Okay, let Bran know that we got watchtower set up. Then I'm going to set up camps.
If those refugees are going to defend themselves, they'll need real defenses. I've got a few ideas.
I built watchtowers in the areas you recommended.
Nicely done. That'll give both your refugees and our farmers some warning next time trouble pays a visit. I'll speak to the master and have weapons sent to your people at the crossroads.
I have just hit level 9.
Got to be something here.
Just a bottle.
Elena says you got rid of those demon-cursed wolves. Should be safer for our farmers now. You've held up your end of our bargain, Inquisition. You'll have my whole stable and good hands to go with it.
Okay.
Farewell.
Thank you.
Watch yourself, Inquisition. It's ugly out there.
Okay, let's start with holding the Hinterlands. So I got one more camp. I know exactly where I'm going. Oh, still close enough for that. Nope, now I'm here. Watchtowers are built.
There are defenses prepared ahead. Prepare yourself.
Not just precious. Oh.
I love how bodies just dissolve. Saves us from having to burn them, I guess. I hate when that happens. Really hate when that happens. Dissolves right on top of a tent. This way. I think that road was like right back here a little bit. Yeah. There it is. Okay. Oh, they packed up and left. I cleared out some save files. Okay, now I'm gonna try to get over this. How high does this invisible wall go up? That's the question. Believe it or not, I'm running in air. I never thought I could feel so free. Running away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. It wasn't. I got to the point of running and flickering. Sorry, little Fennec. Okay, so we can get to setting up that camp soon. That's one firm round pommel. Let's go to the next camp. Whoops, wrong button. Ooh, pretty flower. I like Crystal Grace. It's a pretty flower.
This would work for a camp.
As long as we don't get eaten by a bear! We didn't get eaten too badly by the bear. Okay, now I'm going to level up. Let's start with the rifts at Dwarfson's Pass. Okay, where's the rifts at Dwarfson's Pass? Any place I can... Okay. Gonna deal with all these rifts. We're gonna clear up the hinterlands before we do anything else. The hinterlands are what's important now. Because if I finish up the hinterlands, I can escape the hinterlands. Now I know I'm only playing for the storyline. But I do feel like clearing out the rifts and helping people out is kind of part of the storyline. I mean, honestly, it's just kind of part of the storyline. Plus, I do want to at least get the main story of every area and the rifts done. The main story of this area is... well, helping the refugees out. With some minor story stuff. And the rifts. The Storm Coast is the Grey Wardens of the coast. And the Blades of Asarian and the Fallow Mire, which I haven't unlocked yet, is soldiers. Wrong button. All the way over there, huh? Well, we'll run over there. Okay.
The veil is girlish here.
Oh! Nothing to say, Solus? Solus didn't have anything to say. I was hoping he'd have something to say. That's why I brought him. I want him, Sarah, and Blackwall talking. Nope, invisible wall there. I wish there wasn't invisible walls everywhere. Well, if I end up having to go back to the crossroads. Yeah, I should go back to the crossroad and talk to Corporate Vale. I'm just hoping for some party banter. Oh. Can't believe it's already November. Where'd the year go? I mean, honestly, where did the year go?
What do you mean? You're certain?
I don't know. Nice work clearing out those bandits. That will make it much easier to bring in supplies for the refugees.
Any other concerns?
What other problems do these refugees face?
We've got some injuries that go beyond stitches and elf fruit. I know healers are in short supply, but if you can find someone in Redcliffe to help us, it would save a lot of lives.
Okay then.
Farewell.
I'll have to do that after I get these rifts cleared out.
Yes.
No! I'm contrarian.
No, they don't. Good day to you.
I guess just what I put out here after all.
I'll give you until we're past past the bridge, past that broken up bridge. If I don't hear any party banter, then I'm hopping on my horse. I just want some party banter. Come on, boys. Sarah? Going over here for a reason. And that's the reason. Doesn't look like they have any skulls above them, so it should be good. hate those things. Ooh, Paragon's Luster. I can use some more of that. Honestly, that's pretty good. Don't know if you can hear the banging. That's construction going on down the street at the school. It's loud and obnoxious. And I don't know exactly what they're doing. At least with the elementary school rebuild, that was kind of obvious what they were doing. They were rebuilding the elementary school. Completely replacing it. Because it's been something that they've been trying to, or that people have been trying to get replaced since at the very least, at the earliest, the 90s. To me, that's not really that long ago. Did I scare ya? Little terror demon. There we go. Only one more rift. Or two more rifts. I'll ride my horse for a little bit. Can ride it to the gate. I love this horse. Does feel like it's going faster. But it doesn't really seem to be going faster. I can't fly on the horse though, that's the problem. Flying away on my magic horse. I'm flattered you consider me a warrior, but...
I've been here before. Then I left.
And one for me. Ooh, loot. I will take loot. So I'm going to go to every area that has a storyline, an important storyline, and clear out rifts and do the main storyline of that area. Yeah, don't panic the bear, please. Okay, back to this. Gonna be honest, I can't wait to play be able to play Veilguard. But I'm also not gonna be playing Veilguard until my computer's upgraded and I have and I'm done with Inquisition. I have to be done with both. My partner, on the other hand, will be playing Veilguard well before me. If we can get the computer upgrades we need. Get the worst rift taken care of. Oh, and of course I gotta fight the dragon too. All the dragons need to be fought. Now waiting for me to come out. I'm gonna sit with this Fennec and watch. I'm gonna sit here and watch. Not our fight. It's the bear's fight. They're the ones who picked the fight with the bear.
Bet there's more where that came from.
Now we're going to deal with the mercenary fortress. Oh, we got either black wolves or Mabari in the area. Barely quite a number of them mercenaries. Okay. Next rift is over this way. Oh, I remember where that next rift is now. I'm going to deal with the mercenary fortress, then back to the rift. Yeah, deal with this fortress that's got an interesting story to tell.
The camp for our supposed bandits lies up ahead, I believe.
Did we kill them all? They said kill them all, so we had to kill them all. Okay. I'm going up this way. I'm going to go in through the back door. Hope I stay hidden long enough. See, now that I've cut the head off, everything will be A-okay, right? Oh, I'm gonna have to go back to the crossroads and get rid of some stuff. The Inquisition's growing presence in the area represents a threat to the operation. Focus efforts on discouraging any further exploration in the area, particularly any efforts to give comfort to the refugees at the crossroads. We cannot have people putting down roots here! We hired your mercenary organization to facilitate this business venture, not add complications. In order for the carter to extract the product without attracting undue attention, the area must be free from observation. If the fighting between the apostate mages and the renegade Templars is insufficient, your efforts were to dissuade refugees from exploring the area and interfering with our operation. We are meeting at our primary base of operations in Valimar to determine the next course of action. At your earliest convenience, send representatives to the location marked to explain the situation and obtain new instructions. An unsigned letter found in a remote mountain villa. Okay. Can I get down from here? Hi! I wanted to do that. Okay, I'll check your pockets. I don't care if you got the arch. Wait, let me get straight. I don't care if you got an archdemon itself lighting your asses on fire. The mercenaries provide enough protection for you to continue the operation. If necessary, more will be dispatched to your location. Keep the docks working and the product moving. Delays will not be tolerated. The Grand Forest Villa. That the lush and beautiful Grand Forest Villa is so far from Redcliffe Castle seems odd, only until one learns the history behind its construction. More than an age before the Orlesian occupation of Ferelden, Jarl Jason Gwyrin, ordered its construction to serve as a comfortable living quarters for his close friend, famed singer and swordman Sir Coram the Bard. Arlessa Marguerite, Jason's wife, eventually understood and supported her husband's relationship with Coram, only stipulating that the Bard not live at the castle to avoid any public scandal. All Jason's Ride was a popular tavern song for many years, jokingly honoring the Earl's attempts to return from the villa before the sun rose. Sir Coram lived there happily until his death in bed at the age of 90, several years after the death of Arl Jason himself. The aged Arlessa Marguerite ordered Coram's body burned with full honors in a hunting cloak that belonged to the Arl. After Sir Coram's death, the villa was used by the Earl's family for guests and as a summer home for younger family members. It was abandoned during the chaos of the Fifth Blight. Yep. It was the home of the Arls, former Arls. Well, technically an ancestor of the kings. Prelden Kings, his lover. It was the home of his lover. And honestly, I kind of find that sweet. You know. And one more, huh? Hi! Bet you didn't expect us.
Have you ever had any interest in learning magic, Sarah?
Get off.
While it has not manifested naturally, there are ways to determine whether arcane gifts lie dormant within you.
What? Don't make me think about that. I have to sleep at night.
Sleeping would give you the chance to explore the Fade. I could introduce you to spirits.
Right, you're messing with me on purpose.
Why would I do that? It is not as though I know who filled my bedroll with lizards.
Fair point. That was pretty good.
Sarah, don't fill it with lizards. I swear, some girls. You fill it with like harmless, yet creepy, crawly bugs. That way they just kind of do that little tickle walk up the skin and like in the middle of the night. Or maybe crickets so they can't get back to sleep. I don't want to know what happened there. I think Solus was having... I think the egg was having segs. But you didn't hear that from me. Okay, well, you did hear that from me, but, you know. I just want to go down here. Everyone. Okay, one last rift. The traditional waterfall chest. I can only hold one more item. Okay. I might have to destroy something here. Or, you know, I'm going to come back. We're going to go to the crossroads because of the merchant. What am I gonna do for dinner? I think I'll do that.
Good day to you.
Okay. Keep that because it's blue. Mm. So I'm here barking. I will be back in a second. See you on the flip side. Okay, he didn't need anything, thankfully. He didn't need anything, that's just good. You know what? Sarah, you can have my hand-me-downs. Okay. This way. I know exactly where I'm going. Get this last rift and then we'll head back to Haven. Actually, we'll finish up the last couple little things I have to do. Like this in Valimar. So if I'm going this way, I might as well do Valimar next. And then we should be able to hit that rift, and then I can call it good. Then I should be done with the Hinterlands for the most part, other than a few minor loose-endy quests I can do. In a little bit. Well, they're dead. So I guess I don't need to worry about them anymore. Then we can get that last rift. In a second. Wait for the game to load. I got something I gotta do. Very important. Very, very important. Very important. Empress of fire in the reign of the lion, eclipsed in the... Okay. I think it heard me singing. I was like, nope, no more loading. If I get one of these songs, I'm just going to start singing it. And then I'll put it as a short. I'm evil. You don't need to hear me singing. Okay. Okay, I will be back in a second. This is just a regular break, but I gotta go hit the little aliens room. Back in a second. There we go.
Must be an old Deep Roads access. It looks ancient.
It seems the dwarves have found new use for it.
Out of curiosity. Can I get up there? Can I get up there? I want to see what the view looks like. Hi, guys. How's the view? Ooh, looks even prettier over there. I'll get up to the top of there. Not really much of a view. Great. I mean, I could just reload. You know what? I'm gonna reload. I just wanted to get out of. I have to do stuff like that. I have to. I have to.
Must be an old Deep Roads access. It looks ancient.
It seems the dwarves have found new use for it.
I think they noticed us. Exactly. I agree. What a bunch of assholes. We should be secure enough from outsiders. I'm more concerned about attracting darkspawn from the lower levels. We don't have the manpower to push them farther in. Keep the product on the upper levels and barricade the bridge. This is for you, Blackwall. I'm not going to loot this place dry because simply this is a great place to grind. The enemies will respawn here. They'll respawn no matter how many times you kill them. So this allows me to loot everything. First Liska, now Brenor. Caught him trying to steal some of the product. Just a little bit. Just to keep, he says. Nug shit. Trying to make a little extra on the side? Thinking I wouldn't notice? I will not be undermined. Your cousin said we could trust Brenor, so you handle it. And if I'm not happy, you won't be either. Much of Alamur remains close to us. Anyone interested in changing that should meet here tomorrow, 1 hour past noon. T. A series of notes scrawled below this notice. Stop wasting time on that damn door! I don't care what's behind it. The mechanism's broken. More importantly, who cares? We have product to move. And do you want to see if some ancient dwarf locked up the good tea set? We're short-handed as it is. If I hear you've taken another group to the lower levels in search of gears, I'll make you sorry. L. First of all, I think this place used to be a trade post. There could be something valuable behind that door. And how will you make me sorry? T. I'll use my imagination. And knives. L.
Darkspawn. How many can we expect to encounter? Blackwall?
It's hard to say. Keep your guard up.
Thought I saw an open door over there. Whoops! Ouch. Okay. I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Something cool was over here. I wonder if I can get over there. I am going to loot these. Let's see if I can get to that bridge. There's stairs? Do they lead any place cool? They lead someplace. An escape back to... Oh, they led back here. Ah, darn it. I was hoping it led someplace cool. It was just this bridge. Darn it. I was like, oh man, someplace fully rendered. And it's just the way out. Oh crap, I loaded that thing fully. Oh well. Getting down here is a pain in the butt anyways. Okay, well, that was no fun. No place I haven't been before. Ooh, but there's a bridge up there. There's a bridge over there. I just don't know if I can walk on it. Okay. Okay, I'm having enough fun getting out of bounds here. Can use up all my regeneration potions, but we're gonna stay in here for a little bit. Okay. Now in all seriousness.
We must seal it off.
Good, I'll get a construction team here immediately.
Allow me to take a look.
Sure. Flat ear. Still want to deal with that rift, so we're going to finish the Hinterlands today no matter what. Right here! Like I said, all these guys will respawn. Check on the operations at the lake. Make sure they're doing their jobs down there. Don't let them give you shit about the wildlife. I don't care. And take Yuliska with you. Give her something to do. She's been on edge complaining about humming or some nonsense. If she can't handle the job, deal with it. Okay.
They've been watching our movements.
Sorry, that just they're lyrium smugglers and they're smuggling red lyrium. I can't read anymore, so. I turn both.
Fancy lock like that has to be something good behind it, or something mean. Either way, right?
Exactly. And I'll be coming back through here again sometime. Mainly if I feel the need to grind. And everything will respawn here. The Hurlocks, the dwarves. That's the only thing that's in this one, though. But Now I can just get everywhere I need to go. Okay, now just to close one more rift. I had too much fun doing that, so I gotta... I gotta call it now. Gotta focus on getting to that rift. It's always fun going where you can't go. You're not supposed to be, though, isn't it? I mean, if you have a game, you should be able to find a way to get where you're not supposed to be. Doesn't need to be a reward or anything. I just like doing it. Like I said, I've in Skyrim on Solstein. I used a mod in what's the game? Skyrim mod. I'm on the PlayStation 4. I could get out of bounds, and I made it all the way back to Red Mountain. All the way to Red Mountain. All the way. It was fun. So worth it. There was nothing there, of course, obviously. But it was fun. It was like... It's like... It's the... You know you're doing something you're not supposed to do. So enjoy it. Kind of fun. Come on. Yeah, they're kind of cel-shaded right now. It's actually kind of cool. I mean, it's the reflections, but... Now that that quest is done... I'm not going to do that quest. I'm trying to avoid the Veilguard spoilers right now. The only spoilers I care about are like, oh good, there's Elfruit, or random cheese. Literally, random wheels of cheese. I like that. You know, that's what the developer should do in the next Dragon Age game. If there is a next Dragon Age game. I don't know. There should be. But if there is, out of bounds, just put random wheels of cheese. What do we got here? See what I tell you. Random wheels of cheese. Okay, I'm going to go back to Haven. And I think this is where I'm going to call it for the night. I will be back on Thursday with some Pokemon Legends Arceus. So until then, I will see you on the flip side. I'm going to go find somebody to raid. Bye.